We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT Solve room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
The victims' families are still around, and are they doing victim impact statements? Are they calling in? They writing letters? They doing all this type of shit? They're two total different situations. So I guess what I'm getting from this is, when having a conversation, you have to have partial conversations. I said, bro, unless you look at the full scope of something, you can't ever get ready or prepare to deal with it.
That's a fact, because they take the little clip.
Yeah, like, because these niggas talking about, bro.
Nigga took 5 seconds out of a 3-minute segment and try to make it something. God, what up?
What's going on, brother? I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I don't know why, bro. Just
Yeah,
left you hanging
bro,
like
I
that.
ain't
It's
gonna
all
lie,
good,
bro.
Hey, what
bro.
up, bro?
I got you.
Hey,
You feel
nah,
me?
bro. He tried to play me.
No,
Cap tried to play
sometimes you
me in the
can't come
city,
off
though.
mute like when you get mad at. I don't know what
Nah,
they.
Cap in the city, and he just tried to stun on me in my city. Y'all gotta know it's some boss shit. It's boss on
Yeah,
boss shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it had me muted when I first came in. It did that a couple times. I couldn't
Nah,
chat.
Tink said the same shit. Nah,
Yeah,
bro, what's
they did
happening?
it yesterday too, or something. Like when you first get in the room, I had to leave and come back.
Well, they got you out eating that and shit. They been showing you all the right shot. I know you done been in Houston a lot, but I don't know where them niggas got you eating at.
Nah, I ain't went nowhere. I got a rib down here.
Oh, I ain't know you had ribs like that, nigga. I should have known you had a rib over here, nigga. I should have known that nigga had a rib over here.
Hey,
Nigga just be,
y'all can
hey,
eat what y'all want.
What
Y'all
you
can,
mean? Nah. What you mean by eat what you want? Like
like,
long
y'all
as
don't
it's
fuck,
clean
y'all
food.
don't
Like
fuck
we
with
don't eat
swine and
like
like
shit.
pork.
nah. We don't mess with no swine.
Like by the book, you don't
No
mess with it.
shellfish. Yeah, we don't do the shellfish stuff
What?
like that.
Y'all don't
Oh, it's in the
seafood
book.
leg?
Yeah.
Where it say that in the
You
book,
know,
bro? Go on, tell me, cause I know.
Leviticus the 11th
What's up, big
chapter
brother? Good
says you
morning.
can't eat. You can only eat fish that got fins and scales. If it don't got fins and scales, you can't eat it. Then of course the swine. The reason why you can't eat
So you
pig
good
is
on shrimp?
shrimp don't have fins and scales. Shrimp
Nah,
is
yeah, it do.
shellfish.
Yes, it do. Nigga got a tail. Nigga, that tail got scales.
Fins and scales, Brock,
Oh,
not tails.
I gotta have fins too.
And yeah.
I can't have either or.
Nah, they gotta have both of them.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
saying because it's scales on them niggas' tails,
Damn,
bro.
ain't no catfish either. That's crazy.
Nah, no catfish either. No. The reason you can't eat pig is because of their digestive system.
I understand that. I actually don't feed my kid pigs. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What's wrong with the digestive system? I heard they don't
So all
sweat
the
or something, right? They don't sweat.
yeah, so all of like, you can eat like cow and deer and stuff like that. They got multiple stomachs, so they actually regurgitate their food and chew it multiple times. So the digestive process goes to like three stomachs before it actually digests the food. And so that's why you can eat those animals, but you can't eat the pig because it doesn't chew the cud. It doesn't regurgitate or re-eat its food.
So
So all that stuff
technically,
just sits in there.
so technically, I could eat a giraffe by the book.
Yeah, you can eat a giraffe. Yeah,
You can eat a
yeah, a giraffe.
chimpanzee.
Now
No,
you
you
can't
can't
eat no
eat a
damn
Why
chimpanzee.
you
chimpanzee.
can't
Come
eat a
on, bro.
chimpanzee?
That, I
Why you
think
can't eat a chimpanzee though?
Same reason you can't eat a lion. They don't chew the cud. It's damn near like those animals was designed to be eaten. Other animals was not designed to be eaten.
Alright. Just trying to clear the room. So niggas can't eat. I'm just trying to think of anything that I with that y'all can with. Pretty
so.
much you just said just pigs. Cause I'm
Nah,
gonna eat some
pig.
bacon.
Pigs and bottom feeders.
Yeah, pig bottom feeders
Catfish.
and stuff
I
like
could go
that.
without catfish.
Catfish.
It really
I
don't
think
matter.
it's certain birds you can't eat
Yeah,
either.
certain birds you can't eat. Can't eat like vultures.
Oh nigga, I ain't finna go
I
eat no
don't know all the
goddamn
It's
birds,
pork
vulture.
and a
but
lot of shit you wouldn't think about, like
can't
Skittles
eat
and
duck.
Jello and shit.
Yeah, you can't eat duck and
Well,
shit.
hold on, nigga. You hold
Yeah,
on,
nigga
bro.
not
What
finna
you
tell me
mean?
I can't eat no
Hold on,
like
bro.
subsidy of pork.
Hold on, bro. You gonna tell me that bro, y'all niggas eat squirrels, raccoons, and nigga, you gonna stop at vultures, nigga?
I
You
mean,
as a
no
you
raccoons and
you
squirrels.
I'm
You
trying to
can
no.
eat
fight
them.
for the
I'm not.
fact that we should be able to eat
Hold on, Cap.
chimpanzees.
Oh, you
Hold on,
talking to
Cap.
them other niggas though?
Yeah, I'm talking to Brock and them because he's one of them country niggas.
I
So
want to.
the
I'm
way
not stopping there.
listen,
I said let's get the chimpanzees too.
but then you said, you'll eat the chimpanzee, but then said, I'm not eating no vulture.
I don't. I just don't see them as appealing. But if it's time, but if
You
it's
see
time, but
chimpanzees as appealing to eat, bro?
chopped up,
I'm gonna
probably
just
put in
stop. I'm
like
gonna just
make some
stop you.
nuggets, put
I'm
them
gonna just
bitches
stop
in some
you,
nuggets, make them some chimpanzee nuggets.
bro.
Put some barbecue sauce on them bitches, nigga.
Damn, nigga.
You wouldn't even know. This nigga, he man ass nigga, will always want to eat shit.
That nigga
This
said
nigga is
grilled
gonna eat
chimpanzee.
shit. He ain't gonna even know. He just gonna eat that
What's
shit.
wrong with this nigga,
He ain't gonna even know.
yo?
I ain't gonna tell you or Cap until after we done, nigga, because we gotta survive in the jungle, nigga. I don't give a. You niggas talking about? I need y'all. I need my soldiers
Bro,
healthy, bro.
you need,
These niggas talking
bro.
about they gonna fast until God giving them something else. All right, bro. Look, I'ma lie to you, bro. It's chimpanzee, but I'ma tell you it's some cow. So
Listen, I already know I can't trust you because you already been plotting on the
let that bitch.
chimpanzees.
Asking me questions like, the fuck?
Why would you know that?
Yeah, why would I know that?
You ever been to Vegas?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
mother and sister live down.
Oh. Go Google who built one of the first casinos in Las Vegas.
Yep.
But I mean, what the?
I mean, that's something
I
people would
don't.
know. I mean, just
I mean,
because
I
you
don't go
know.
to Vegas regularly though.
You know, you
No, I
know,
see how
hey,
high.
50. You 50 years old, nigga. You know what's going on.
Hell no, I'm finna be 26 next month.
You was 24 for 7 years. Out of
I'm
here.
25 right now. I just
I
turned
know.
25. I was born
I
in
know.
99.
Just like R. Kelly thought that girl was 19. We got it.
Hell no, I was born June 25th, 99.
June 25th, 99. Damn. I was still in prison. You was 90 days old when I paroled.
What a great perspective.
It's the truth. It was 3 months. I think I came home in September or something.
Yeah,
It
I
was
seen how
that
high
day in
though. I seen
September.
that was a good.
Was a day in September. Yeah, them niggas broke, bro. I woke up to a text. I couldn't believe the text message. That nigga said, I know you probably sleep, but them dudes mad at you from Chicago to Memphis to Mississippi to H-Town. They heated saying you still talking reckless about Larry Hoover Real talk. The cities I name is where them dudes is mad at. I'm like, what I say? That he ain't Nelson Mandela. Well, he not. Nelson Mandela was in prison for some other shit. We're talking about the favor of him getting released from these people. When they look at Nelson's shit, the laws and the rules and all the shit he was trying to change had changed since he been in prison in them 27 years. Larry's situation is totally different. You had people on Nelson's side sending in letters and showing up saying, hey, what he was fighting for was right because you guys changed it yourself and let him out. The Larry side of it is we talking about drugs and bodies and shit. So yeah, it's a different swing. I don't. They need to take that. Maybe go create a petition now, like they did for Tory. Get that going. Go contact. Uh, maybe it's some families out there that can say Larry's movement and changing it from this to that. Help their niece, a nephew, a son, a grandson to get away, stay away. Say, go get your ammunition to combat that. That's how you supposed to hear that. I don't look at the playing field of just everything that's in our favor. I look at the playing field on, okay, what's in our favor, what's not in our favor, what could we adjust, what could we fix, what could we curb, what do we know we just gonna have to deal with? That's how I look at it. I don't know, I'm just starting to think these niggas just be looking for a reason to just say, he did this, he did that. Somebody just sent a thing and said, what did Wax kids get you for Mother's Day? Wax kids are grown. They have their own mother. I think people feel like when a woman gets with a man or a man gets with a woman, that you have to factor in grown ass kids. Is that how that's supposed to work? Or am I missing something?
Hell no.
Nope, that ain't how that work, Wack.
Think I wish I would make that something. What? If you call me and you want to meet, that's cool. If you don't call me and never want to meet, that's cool too. If you never don't say nothing, that's cool too.
Yeah, they grown with their own journey. They niggas is not concerned about no grown ass kids.
Huh? But yeah, you got a grown son, don't you, Ebony?
Yeah, that don't
So
that don't
that's
even make no difference. Nobody's looking for him to say, "Hey, happy Father's Day" or "Happy," like nobody's looking for that.
people be wild. Big one school.
Wag, what you reading?
Your fake post.
You said what?
Your fake post.
My fake.
Yeah. I keep telling y'all, whenever you tap your PTR and you in your photo gallery, whatever you tap is gonna register in your PTR photo gallery. You gotta delete them. We in R&B for the last 2 days been going to rooms. It's hilarious, and they shows the whole picture. You don't know how many females crop pictures in their PTR. When you hit it, it showed a whole picture. We done seen some crazy shit.
Where
One
it show
dude
a nigga camera.
R&B hit his little shit, and it showed the whole picture. He had his shirt off with his like waist up. When she hit the whole picture, this nigga was standing there in some da-dun briefs, nigga. This nigga, he don't even know.
I've been seeing some crazy.
Yeah, I don't think people know what's going on yet. I've been telling everybody on our side so they don't get caught slipping. Nigga in Flossie room, I guess he must have tapped a little naked picture of his bra. Shit right in his little PTR photo gallery, right there. Full blown. Yeah, a lot of people in these other rooms, I don't think they know what's going on. You're right, look at this clown. Papoose sent me, let me see, what is this? Is this our girl R&B? Crazy ass, what's the crazy to come to our room? Halo. Papoose just sent me a video talking about, look at this, it is Halo. Wait. Oh, Halo trolling the nigga talking about easy to block Captain Bid in her DMs. Oh my God. Halo crazy. What is this? Mentions. Remy my easy. Now you easy. What you doing, bro? Remy irritated. Wait. Do you know you're gonna cheat with me or not? Do Remy know you gonna cheat on her with me? What's bold sign? Leo. Oh shit, who is this? It's another broad. Oh, it's finna get it. Yeah. Oh, easy, man. He gotta clean up his backyard. You gonna stop being public with this nigga before I get mad. Oh. Damn, easy. Man, when you finna go out there and you gotta make sure your backyard clean. Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought we had a pretty good Larry Hoover conversation yesterday. Pretty balanced. I don't remember nobody saying nothing crazy.
Shit, actually, you was pretty positive about him going in front of the board and, certain things just trying to. I ain't hear nothing crazy.
Yeah, I know we just talked about, I know the administration that's in there, I don't think they're pro-Trump. So I do know, I said, shit, I don't know if they're going to let him go because it kind of makes Trump look good. You know what I'm saying? Illinois is what? Democrat? Is that
Yep.
Democrat? Yeah, I don't think they, them letting him go is kind of like, all right, we're going to keep the ball rolling for Trump. I hope they do. But I don't know. Me knowing Trump, maybe he made his move to say, hey, I did it out of good faith. Or maybe he made the move because he set up the move. I don't know. Ever the case, man, dude, man, how old is Larry? We got to be 70-something.
He's 74.
Yeah, man. You know they need to let that man up out of there. I don't. You know, shit. I don't see. I don't think he got the mindset to come out here on no bullshit.
He been down for 52 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
52 or
52.
53, some shit like that. Yeah.
70 something. What he
Yeah, he's
70
70
something, right?
something. Yeah.
I think it was what, 73 or some shit.
Yeah, man. Shit. Baby.
And I'm sure the nigga that text you or whatever he did to you about all these different states that's not feeling what you said don't even know what you said. He probably
Yeah.
just going off what the next
And
nigga done
take,
told
like
him.
Brock said, they take a little 2 seconds and there they go. Said he can do a meeting next year. Yo, there's some more shit start going on with them. Nobody talking. All right, media team, I'm gonna send y'all some shit. I guess they want this out. There we go. Hey, you know what you call it? Halo's IG. Man, one of you niggas in the media team must got a Android. Let me see. I try to send certain shit, it won't let me send it. They said you can do a meeting next. All right, what else going on in there? Wait, what you make it? Huh? All right.
Did we already run that up at the top, Lavish?
No, 1 second.
Who was Zelensky?
All right, so yeah, so Zelensky said in a post when he was in a conference saying that if Title V of the NATO Declaration is active, basically saying that America's gonna have to send their sons.
Hold on, I sent it in the normal for the week back check, but
That's because
let me drop it in the
Zelensky
chat.
tried to assassinate Putin on the
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, this nigga
Yes.
tripping. He's
It's
done.
going
Zelensky.
crazy over there.
Zelensky tried to assassinate Putin on the 20th of this month. He tried to assassinate him in his presidential helicopter.
I just dropped the link to the
Okay, so
367 drone.
what attempt did he make?
He sent 46 drones to try to shoot down his helicopter with him in it. Shoot down Putin's helicopter with him in it. but the Russian Air Force blocked all the drones.
Mm.
Okay, wait. He sent drones to try to shoot down the Russian president's helicopter.
Yes.
How did they stop it? How did Russia stop it?
Well, it's escorted by Russian fighter jets, and the Russian fighter jets stopped the drone.
Oh, the jets detected them.
Yes.
Yo, how big did them drones be, bro?
Look at the video I just put in the chat. Could
Yeah, how
blow up
big?
buildings and some more shit.
A lot of them are the size of small planes, like a small Cessna plane. A lot of
Oh,
them,
okay,
they're
okay,
pretty big.
okay.
But Zelensky's talking out of his ass because Ukraine is not part of NATO, so that Article 5 does not apply to Ukraine.
All right, well, explain that to the people.
So basically, Article 5 is a North Atlantic treaty with NATO, which means if you attack one of ours, you attack us all, and we're obliged to defend.
Got you.
The problem is that Ukraine is not part of NATO. The whole reason why Putin invaded Ukraine was because NATO was trying to make Ukraine a member state. And he invaded them to stop it because that would have put them right on his border, basically, put them right on his bumper. So he invaded to stop them from making Ukraine a part of NATO. Since they are not officially part of NATO, then what Zelensky is talking about, that Article 5 shit, U.S. is not obliged or obligated to defend them. If not, we would have been in the war a long time ago. That was it.
So he just wants our help for some reason.
But it's
Yeah.
weird though, cause we funded the shit out comforters and covers and shit for their military. Like it's crazy. So Trump come in, he like, shit, where's the investment on the shit that we gave y'all? Like, what? Y'all
We
didn't
gave them
buy nothing to
300.
really to protect yourself, but y'all buying like covers and
We
shit.
gave him what?
We gave them $360 billion. And from
Yo,
what Zelensky is saying, not even 80 billion of it actually made it to Ukraine, which is what they're investigating now, is where the rest of that money go if it
Where'd it
didn't
go?
make it there. What they're saying is it came back in kickbacks to the administration and the party.
They saying it came back to us.
Yep, it came back to the senators and the Biden administration and people in Congress. They were just getting it all back. What they were doing was using Ukraine to launder the money and fill their pockets with it.
Oh, yo, wow, there's some shit going on. I can't say it did, but goddamn,
It was
they got any
crazy.
proof for that?
I think they
They're
He
investigating
said,
that
finding a
now.
lot of it.
But
he said
remember,
we ain't get the money.
you gotta
That's what
remember,
he
bro.
said.
Remember, Biden had pardoned his whole family for shit that they did and would have did, all type of crazy shit before he left. So now it's kind of making sense that bro said.
I
Yeah.
thought he pardoned his son for the drugs.
His son was under investigation for a lot more than drugs. Wack. His son was under investigation for being a international agent with unlicensed international agent. Basically, he was making deals with people like China and other countries in his father's name. And they found emails on his laptop which showed that he was kicking back 10% of the money he was getting to his father, Biden.
Oh shit.
So he was under investigation for that. He was put on the board of like a oil and energy company in Ukraine, getting paid almost like, I think it was $2 to $3 million a year, and he didn't have like no experience whatsoever doing anything. The guy was a crackhead, and they put him on the board so that he could funnel the money to the family.
Oh shit. This is news we can use. And Biden pardoned all of them.
He pardoned his brother, his two brothers, his three brothers, his sister, and his wife, and his son.
And his son.
Preemptively, He said, I'm gonna go ahead and pardon him just in case somebody try to attack him.
So he gave him a pre-pardon.
A pre-pardon. And boy, just let him get off with that shit. Trump was making
No,
that shit though.
they nullified all those pardons. All those pardons are not they're not in effect anymore. They nullified them all because by law you can't pardon somebody who has not
Who
committed a
not
crime.
been charged, right?
So they
Exactly.
wiped him out. So it don't work.
They wiped them all out.
Oh shit.
So what's
The
the
only
chance
one that
they look up and see them in cup?
I mean, there's a chance it could happen, and I mean, I think right now Trump is more focused on doing the international trade, but I think once he's done doing those rounds and he gets back, that's when it's gonna get crazy because he's been posting about investigating Obama, he's been posting about investigating Hillary, he's been posting about investigating the Bidens, and normally what he says he does. So because what they're saying is that Biden was just a puppet. And right now, even some of his top aides, there's a book that just came out called The Original Sin. And in that book, the guy was one of the top aides of the White House. And he says that Biden was just a puppet and that mostly it was his aides and the people around him that ran the government for the 4 years. Biden wasn't even running the government. His aides, his wife, his son, they were the ones running that shit because he barely knew what was going on. They knew he had cancer from like the earth, from like 2017. They knew he had cancer. In 2022 it got bad. That's why he was always on quote unquote vacation because he was getting therapy just to keep him alive enough for them to remain in power and keep running shit.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit going on out there.
Yeah, man, but that assassination shit, he up with that one. If he ever thought there was even a chance of some peace, oh, that shit over with. This shit over with, boy. Now it makes sense why he came and tried to do this whole NATO shit, trying to push that line. You out here trying to.
Talking about in the chat. I don't think he was talking about the NATO because that's obvious. I don't think he was talking about the assassination attempt because that's also obvious. But you're very smart, so you tried to hone in on those two obvious facts to cover up the actual stuff that was opinions. But I love you intellectual niggas, boy. Y'all smart. Keep going though.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to cover anything up because I did admit and I did see to him the fact that it could be tinfoil hat shit.
Nigga, they got
Nigga, we over here talking about Larry Hoover and Big U, Rico, and them niggas over. This nigga done tried to send 30-something drones to the president in a helicopter. Fighters that blew these down. These niggas then responded, sent 300-something drones back to the Ukraine. And I'm sitting there like, hey, bro, we are really spoiled over here.
Yeah,
Can
we
you
ain't
imagine
never had a fight.
300-something drones coming over the U.S.? Boom! Hit the strip in Vegas, downtown L.A., Times Square. Boom! The Sears Towers. Nigga. And then the state of the people. And what's crazy is we just talk about the shit and breeze through it like, okay, yeah, they did that. Okay, well, nigga, did you really think about what we just heard?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We be tripping about the Twin Towers situation. Nigga, that shit was like that on steroids.
Nigga, hey, bro. I'm just sitting here listening to this shit saying, hey, man, it be some real shit going on. And we really be on some other shit. We be tripping. I mean, the shit we tripping serious. That's because I guess shit to that I mean,
You gotta worry about what's in front of you.
the closest thing I can relate to might have happened over here is slavery and them wars we fought around it. But nigga,
Yeah, like
what it is, it's the
Pearl.
first time for everything, bro. I think one day we gonna look up and be dealing with some shit that other countries is calling regular.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen. Shit
And
wrong,
Wack,
tell.
that's what the Golden Dome is about. That's why I guess that's why Trump is
Golden
pushing the
Dome.
Golden Dome thing because he wants to put a missile and air defense
Oh yeah, I
system
get you. That's the thing Trump
over
was
us.
talking about.
Yeah, that Golden Dome.
Yeah. But what is he? Is he saying it'll be a something that comes up in domes over the certain parts of the country?
No, it's a satellite. It's a satellite and laser based system that's made to detect and defend us against missile strikes and airstrikes. So what he's basically doing is he's going to set up a satellite system that's going to cover over the country and over this part of the world. If any missiles come, it's supposed to alert us and help defend us against.
Israel uses the same technology.
Yeah, they have the Iron Dome.
How effective is that though?
The Iron Dome is crazy. The Iron Dome is crazy. You got to send between 2,000 to 6,000 missiles at one time to get maybe 5 or 10 missiles past the Iron.
Yeah, it's the same
What?
system, just smaller.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's small.
I gotta start keeping up with this kind of shit. This
That's
shit.
how they was knocking all
That's
that shit
crazy.
that Gaza was sending over.
And White check the no room for the week group chat. I just dropped a heap of shit. Russia warning the attack on Berlin if Germany sends long range missiles to Ukraine. They got some crazy shit going on over there. They testing out missiles and all different types of shit.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's real
Yeah,
ugly because
it's real crazy.
The European Union is getting involved with that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy over there, bro.
Which one, baby?
Second to none, maybe you know a little bit more about this one, but who is the leader of Hamas, Mohammed Sinwar? Israel just killed him. The leader of Hamas.
Yeah, but them people are like roaches. You kill one and 5 more pop up. Those they just appoint a new leader. Within 24 hours. They don't even take time to mourn the person's death.
Cause they was saying that he the top leader in Gaza type shit.
Yeah, he was one of the
That's
top Hamas leaders in Gaza.
that's crazy. So what is that gonna spike? Or what is that gonna start?
I mean, Hamas by themselves can't do nothing. What makes Hamas strong is the fact that they're backed by Iran. Iran is the one that gives them weapons and all that stuff. So without Iran's funding, Hamas can't really do shit. They're crippled.
Mm.
Second to none, the spies on you. They want to say, wait, action. What's up with you in the ops room? What's going on?
What ops room? I haven't been on Clubhouse in over a month, brother.
I don't know. Maybe they ran through your shit. I don't know. They see something. I'm gonna ask you because they can't ask you. Oh,
Yeah,
you
no,
see
to
it.
be honest, Wack, I'll be 100% honest. I'll float from room to room. I don't get on nobody's stage that's not a 100 side stage. The only stage I got on outside of a 100 stage was Jo stage,
We don't trip
and
that. I don't know. Maybe I ain't looked through your shit. Maybe you're following something or something. They see something. They just hear you in there talking. So you know them. They gonna be skeptical about everybody. They don't give.
no, 100%. It's cool. They can check all they want. I don't mess with ops. I don't. The only place I come to on
Uh,
Clubhouse is 100 side. That's it.
we're gonna keep it moving. I'm pretty sure they'll get back to me. Yeah, what's this you sent me, Brock? U.S. Air Force unveils the future.
Yeah, that come from the homie in the chat. But that's our drone right there.
Oh, this is our drone.
Yeah, we got shit, bro. You gotta think we spend so much money on defense. That's the reason why we who we are. Cause that's the whole point. Like niggas ain't coming. We nuking that country. Like so, you come kid over here, nigga. We gonna come everything through your shit. So whoever gonna do that with us, basically is saying world war because we dropping nukes.
That's a
we
fact.
we not gonna go. So it's like whoever do it with us knows how it's finna go. You
And
know
it
what I'm
says
saying?
right here too
Not
on
only
May
that, but the
26,
new fighter jet is
2025.
basically untouchable.
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.